Hello everyone, this is Harvey and welcome to a video about me obviously giving the explanation of what the title is, which is me explaining essentially like the whole history of 2017, I guess. Uh, then basically this has not been a good year for the US mainly, because obviously with Trump being president, it's not been a really good year. So, yeah, anyway, I got the Wikipedia article up, which was not the best thing to use, but whatever. Uh, anyway, I'm gonna give well, obviously it's events, so the 2017 events mainly. It's like major events that basically happened like all like 12 months in this video. Sorry for giving a long intro, but anyway, there's only been like one thing in January, and that was the day after President Trump, or President Donald Trump, I should say, not just Trump or Donald Trump or whatever. That, well, the day after President Trump assumed office on January 21st, there were like millions of people worldwide joined the Women's March in response to Trump being assumed in the office. Then those 420 smoke weed every day. That's what I had to. Those 420 marches that were reported in the U.S. and 168 in other countries. So those 588, if I did my math right. So almost 600 marches worldwide because Donald Trump had assumed office for president, and that was the day after on January 21st, obviously. And on February 11th, North Korea prompted the international recommendation by testing some sort of ballistic missile across the sea of Japan. So some Japanese sea, I guess. North Korea tried to use the Korean missiles. What am I driving right now? That doesn't matter. Then, 29 days later, on March 10th, the UN warns that the world will be facing the biggest humanitarian crisis since World War II, with up to 20 million people at risk of starvation. Yemen, Somalia, South Sudan, Nigeria, which is not sounding good, with 20 million people facing starvation in 4 countries alone. Yeah, you know this world's coming to an end. 20 million people in 4 countries are starving. And then on March 30th, SpaceX conducts the world's first reflight in an orbital class rocket. Cannot speak. Then on April 6th, in response to the suspected chemical attack in a rebel-held town, I think. I'm obviously doing this in a cut column, so obviously I won't be driving that well, and I won't be able to speak that well either. Cause like, what time is it? Almost 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, as I'm recording this. Dang, I wish I would have planned this. Anyway, in response to a chemical weapons attack on a rebel-held town, U.S. military launched 59 Tomahawk cruise missiles at no base in Syria, in which were described as somehow as the strikes. Get out of my way. Anyway, Russia described as an aggression, adding they signify damage to the U.S.-Russia ties, I guess. And then on April 13th, the 2017 Nangarhar airstrike, the U.S. drops the GBU-43/B Moab, the world's largest non-nuclear weapon, and ISIL base in Afghanistan. You know, it's always fun when you have to do these freaking columns. while trying to freaking drive in GTA 5 and barely ruin your vehicle, and you honestly don't even care because you only have like $207 in your account. Anyway, then on May 12th, the computers around the world were hit by some large-scale ransomware cyber attack, which would affect at least 150 countries. US is probably one of them. Canada was probably one of them. Russia was probably one of them. Wouldn't be surprised if it was a Russian attack. Then on May 22nd, there was a terrorist bombing attack at an area guarding a concert in Manchester. Oh yeah, I remember the Manchester bombing. Yeah, I thought that was last year, 2016, but apparently not. Apparently it was back in May. Seemed like forever since that bombing. Ish. Thought that was last year's attack, but I guess not. And then on June 1st, shortly after, I guess the Ariana Grande bombing in Manchester, there was a miswide criticism. The U.S. announced the decision to withdraw from the Paris Agreement in due time. Wow. Okay. And then on June 7th, just shy of a week afterward, there were two terrorist attacks that were simultaneously, cannot speak, I don't care, I'm gonna do this in one go. So there were two terrorist attacks that were carried out by 5 terrorists, but belonging to the Islamic State of Iraq and the Lebanon, the ISIL. I could have just said the ISIL. Against the Iranian parliament, the Muslim something in Tehran, Iran, leaving 1743 wounded, and became the first ISIL attack in Iran. Okay, and then no, it was quiet for a second, but then on June 10th, 3 days later, the 2017 World Expo opened Kazakhstan. I don't know why that's a major event. No one needs to know that. And I guess 2 days later, on June 12th, the American student in Otto Warmbier returned home in a coma after 17 months in North Korea in prison, and dies a week later on June 19th. Don't know what he did, but whatever. I guess somebody in the comments could tell me what the crap he did. Oh, something. I don't know. Wasn't he the one that had some posts or something? I think he was. On June 18th, the Iran's Islamic Revolution Guards Corps, the IRGC, fired 6 face-to-face of surface mid-range ballistic missiles from domestic bases targeting ISIL forces in the Syrian Azor Governmente, or something like that, in response to the terrorist attacks in Tehran earlier in the month. And then June 21st, the Great Mosque of Al-Nuri in Iraq was destroyed by the Islamic State. Oh, the ISIL. I'm just gonna phrase this as ISIL from now on. And then June 25th, the World Health Organization estimates that Yemen has over 20,000 cases of cholera. Kind of gonna look at that when I get done with this video. And then on June 27th, a world series of cyber attacks use some sort of pirate malware begins, affecting organizations in Ukraine. Freaking Ukrainians, something like that. And then on July 4th, which is the 4th of July in America, nowhere else, Russia and China urged North Korea to halt the missile and nuclear programs after it successfully tested its first intercontinental, something like that, ballistic missile. And July 7th, The Treaty of the Treaty of the Prohibition of Nuclear Weapons is voted by 122 to 193 UN member states. Most of them apparently wanted it. Then on July 10th, the Syrian Civil War Mosul was declared fully liberated from the ISIL. Let's say it again, fully. On August 5th, the UN Security Council unanimously approves fresh sanctions, can't speak, on the North Korean trade and investment. And then June 17th, the first observation of the collision of two neutron stars. It's set out to break through the multi-message astronomy, something like that. They have data from the event provided stuff that apparently had something to do with the theory of gold, or theory of heavy elements like gold. Don't know why. Gotta do this wheelie thing quick, because apparently wheelie is more important than events 2017. But anyway, what was on 17th? Then August 21st, everybody knew about the solar eclipse in the U.S., which doesn't seem like an August event. It seems more like September. I think it was, wasn't it? I don't know. Anyway, the total solar eclipse, nicknamed the Great American Eclipse. I'm totally going the wrong way. I gotta pay attention. Anyway, the total solar eclipse is visible within a band across the entire continuous United States of America, passing from the Pacific to the Atlantic coasts. So if everybody just knew about it, it was like from like Oregon to like North Carolina, I think it was. I think it was from like Portland to Raleigh or something like that. I don't know. I know it was from like Oregon, like one of the Carolinas. Who's trying to blow me up now? Holy crap! I don't need this right now. Trying to make a video. Cool. Anyway, it was from like Oregon to one of the Carolinas. I think it was north or south, one of the two. And then on 25th, afterward, which is ongoing, I guess, there was a military operation targeting the something Muslims in Myanmar. And from August 25th to August 30th, this Hurricane Harvey struck. It was a Category 4, and it caused most damage to Houston, and causing a total of 190.6 billion US dollars, making Harvey basically costliest natural disaster in US history. Which, true, I think the one blow was Katrina. Had been. And then September, finally, almost done. September 1st, Russian President Vladimir Putin expelled 755 diplomats in response to U.S. sanctions. September 3rd, North Korea conducts its sixth and most powerful nuclear test. No one cares about North Korea at this point. September 6th through 10th, the Caribbean and the U.S. were struck by Hurricane Irma, the Category 5 storm and the strongest hurricane ever recorded, causing 134 deaths at minimum and at least 63 billion US dollars in damage. Then on September 13th, the National Olympic Committee awards Paris and LA the right to host 2024 and 2028 Olympics, respectively. I wish Indiana had that, but no, that ain't gonna happen. And then September 15th, the Cassini Hydrants ends the 13-year mission, I guess, for something. And then September 15th, well, oh, he did the 15th. The 19th, there was a 7.1 magnitude airstrike that hit central Mexico, killing 369 people. And leaving thousands more homeless. And at least, okay, there we go. At least I got on the board. I don't care if I run you over and leave stuff on you. And then on September 19th and 20th, during the whole earthquake, in central Mexico, because apparently we're worried about everything in the west coast. Well, this is western. Just like pretty much 2 weeks after Irma, Hurricane Maria comes, Category 5, and Puerto Rico's Category 4, leaving during about as much as 103 billion US dollars. Don't know how much would be in like the rest of the world, so that's why I'm saying US dollars. And I was just saying dollars because then people think I'm saying Canadian or say US, but I'm saying US in reality, so. And then on September 25th, the Iraqi Kurdistan votes in a referendum to become an independent state in defiance of Iraq. October 15th, the crisis escalates and a short-lived armed conflict. Can people stop blowing me up while I'm trying to make a freaking video? Holy crap. Anyway, on October 1st, everybody knows this event, the Vegas shooting from Stephen Paddock. Yeah, Paddock. Stephen Paddock. That says Paddock, but it's Paddock. He had done like the worst shooting in US history, which was worse than even the 2016 Orlando nightclub shooting. From what I remember, it was like 50 dead and over 500 injured from all that. And then he obviously killed himself, I guess. It was like either he killed himself or the cops shot him. Then on October 12th, the U.S. No one was always the U.S. went in this. Like always, like somehow, like at least one time a month, something happens to the U.S. Anyway, on October 12th, the U.S. announced its decision to withdraw from the UNESCO and immediately followed by Israel, or Israel, whatever people wanted to say, Iran, Iraq, and Israel. Then October 14th, there was a massive blast that caused by a truck bombing in Somalia that killed at least 512 people and injuring 316 others. I was about to say 1,000, but why would you put that many people near a truck? First of all. But anyway, yeah, that happened. And then October 17th, the Syrian Civil War happened with Raqqa, whatever you want to pronounce it. It's declared fully liberated from the Islamic State of Iraq in 11. And then 10 days later, on October 27th, Catalonia declares independence from Spain, but the Catalan public is not recognized by the Spanish government, of course, because Spanish are weird, just like I am, for whatever reason. But anyway, now into November, which was last month. Okay, so on November 2nd, a new species of orangutan was obviously discovered in Indonesia, which is kind of weird, but whatever. And becoming the third species of orangutan in the first grade ape to be described for almost a whole 100 years. And then November 3rd, a day later, the Syrian Civil War, obviously, what is this? Wow. Okay, anyway, the Syrian Civil War, both, the Azor in Syria, and came in Iraq or declared liberated from ISIS the same day. And why the crap did I get bought up for? And then November 5th, the German newspaper Süddeutsche Zeitung. I don't know if I pronounced that right. If any Germans are watching this, did I say it right? I don't think I did. Süddeutsche Zeitung. I'm gonna put it in the description in case if people want to know how it's spelled. Anyway, published 13.4 million documents leaked from the offshore law firm Appleby. It's kind of like Applebee's, but without the S part. Or the apostrophe S, so Appleby. Along with business registries and 19 tax jurisdictions that reveal offshore financial activity and such. And on November 12th, those were the 7.3 magnitude 7.3 magnitude earthquake in on the Iraq and Iran border, leaving at least 530 dead and 70,000 homeless. November 5th, no, that's all. Two things I have November 15th. Zimbabwean president Robert Mugabe is placed under home arrest after the military take control of the. I forgot. Whoops. Anyway, that's the military take over the country. He resigned 6 days later after 37 years of rule, which is probably a good thing. And then, also, same day, a Leonardo da Vinci painting Salvador Mundi sells for 450 million US dollars at Christie's in New York. New record for any work of art, I guess. Who would pay almost $500 million for a freaking Da Vinci painting? That's what I would like to know. I would like to pay essentially $500 million for a Da Vinci painting as long as I know it's real. And then November 20th, Nature publishes an article recognizing the high velocity asteroids, whatever. So anyway, Nature mentions some sort of thing, some sort of asteroid. November 22nd, just the day before my birthday. I'm gonna stand up because that's how I feel now. Anyway, just like pretty much the day before U.S. Thanksgiving, I should say. The International Court of Justice finds Marko Mladic guilty of genocide and committing propaganda in the 90s. Or the 90s Bosnian War. Okay, so it took like 2 decades just to finally convict him guilty. Okay. Okay, now November 24th, the day after, I don't think many people knew this, but there was a mosque attack in Egypt, killing 305 worshippers. It leaves hundreds more wounded. I didn't know until I looked Egypt up because there's someone game group that I'm in on Facebook who was from Egypt, and I looked up Egypt because why not? Then that happened, and then as of today, well, not today. Today I don't know. I don't know when things gonna get uploaded. Probably 9 or 10 p.m. EST. I don't know. Anyway. December 5th, today. Don't know when it's for sure going to be uploaded, but anyway. Russia's banned from the 2018 Winter Olympics in Pyongyang, South Korea. Pyeongchang, not Pyongyang or Kang, whatever it said, Pyeongchang, by the National Olympic Committee, the IOC, following an investigation into the state-sponsored doping that happened with Russia before. I guess in the last Olympics. So, what time is it? 9:13 p.m. EST. Okay, cool. Okay, so anyway. Births. Okay, no one gives a crap about births and deaths and stuff. Well, the only birth really was Prince Gabriel, Duke of, Delana. He's Swedish. Cool. So, August 31st, 2017, 3 months, 4 days old. Well, happy many early days birthday. Okay, so he was born August 31st, 2017, 11:24 in Sweden. His full name is Gabriel Karl Wather, and so Duke of whatever. Um, to Doom service took place on September 4th in honor of celebrate birth of Prince Gabriel. Okay, cool. So that's the only birth that really happens. Prince Gabriel took a Swiss state of city, I guess. Dalarna. I don't know. If there's any Swedish people out there, I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. If I am, say so. If I'm not, just say so. Because honestly, I have no idea. You know, I like to go over the deaths, but there's like way too many. But yeah, I'm gonna leave this video here. So yeah, if you guys liked it, make sure to give it a thumbs up. If not, then make sure to give it a thumbs down, because honestly, I put like no effort into this. Just wanted to make this today. Wait, Kim Jong Nam? Oh yeah, I remember him. I remember Kim Jong Nam actually dying from stupid crap. He was 45 though. Caused assassination, obviously. So he was born in Pyongyang. It was Pyongyang's North Korea and Pyeongchang's South Korea. Okay, got him. Okay, so yeah, anyway, I'm gonna leave this video here before I get too much further. So yeah, if you guys liked it, make sure to give it a thumbs up. If not, make sure to give it a thumbs down. So yeah, hope you guys not enjoy this. Bye.